Alright, recording Dominion League season 72, Division F1, playing against Leap of Faith 24 today. Alright, let's see what's going on here. What's the faded card? Trading post? Oh, I have the 2-5. Well, probably just opening trading posts then. We have villages. Contract, nobles. Those are all villages. Mountain folk is draw. Nobles is draw. Minion is draw to X. What's the Bane card though? Oh, supplies is the Bane, so Young Witch is probably not going to do much. Minion attack could quite hurt a bit. You know, you're going to play a bunch of supplies every turn, probably. You're going to play a bunch of supplies, so you draw a hand of horses, but then you can just discard their horses away. I think you're just do supplies trading post here. Young Witch. Interesting. Let's bank for again. Perfect, give and play. Yeah, I'm just going to take the trading post. And we'll faded. Or a top deck. Trading post. Not ideal. Not ideal not seeing estates, but that's okay. Probably just going to take a bounty hunter then. I will reveal. Based on that, I should probably take another supplies. They shuffled their deck. They're really going hard for the Young Witch. But actually, the curses don't really hurt that much, because I can just trading post them away. So, I'll just take another supplies then? Or do I want to spike a number? Like, do I really want a Guardian, though? Probably not. If I get a curse, it's fine. I can just trash it with trading post. Yeah, we'll top deck that. And now, turns out I have a treasure in hand anyway. Or have a supplies anyway. So far, the trading post hasn't done much for them. Okay, trash estate, copper. Do I want nobles here? Got a bounty hunter down there. Realizing plus buy is lacking, isn't it? Plus buy is lacking. So probably want to pick up a change at some point. Then. Yeah, definitely want to pick up a change at some point. Action card. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a change here because I'm gonna need gains. Okay. Probably gonna take a contract of my own here. Do I want to exile the estate? If I do this, I hit 5 still. And this gives me an extra point, which could matter. There's enough big numbers I want to hit, like nobles and stuff, that I'm going to do it like this. Take contract. Do you have the supplies? I just turn the auto always reveal Bane. I don't know why I have it set to not doing that. I really don't agree with the Young Witch. I think the Young Witch is not doing enough. I'll probably just set aside the... What do I have it? Someone gain something costing 4. Probably just set aside the trading post under contract here. So I'm probably just going to exile a copper for nothing and then buy another change, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to take another change. We'll just trash those, draw some horses. Okay, definitely change a state into something, probably another contract. Could be, because I have the bounty hunter, the province could be worth taking early if you line them up, but I like the idea of the draw and the villages, so do I really want, let's see, I could just take a guardian here. That might do more for me than just I'll just take supplies. I am gonna still top deck. Do I set this aside? Probably not. Should probably get rid of this trading post soon. So they've set aside a Young Witch. I am going to set it aside. I mean, there's another copper down there. There's at least another state. I think it's worth it. I just think I want to start buying, like, nobles. Well, this is not doing a lot. I probably shouldn't have set this aside. But I guess I'm just going to kill one of my supplies then, unfortunately. Could also kill this horse. I didn't play this well. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so when I get a chance, I'm going to exile that trading post then. And then we'll just get rid of the silver. What are we gaining? Another nobles, probably. Could just be a province, but what is this? Put them on bottom. I'm gonna put I don't think I want this trading post at all. Let me just see what I've got. Could change it actually, because this is my whole deck. I will top deck with the idea of I'm going to use change on. Oh, I have Bounty Hunter too, so I want to get rid of this Trading Post basically. It did its duty. I trashed a bunch of cards. It did give me a curse, but in the draw. This is unfortunate. I wish I had a contract here. Let's see. I know there's for a fact there's another Nobles down there. And at least one contract. Silver? If I exile the silver, I could exile the Nobles and then like change Trading Post, change silver, and get a bunch of Nobles. That seems better. So then change Trading Post, Nobles, we'll discard from exile. Oh right, I didn't have the terminal space for that. That's fine. I'm gonna take one more Bounty Hunter then. Okay. So this turn, I think I'm just gonna set aside this Nobles. I'm gonna have enough for Mountain Folk next turn. Set this aside. Right, because I'll have a contract in my deck, so I could, in theory, set it aside. Yeah, I'll just take Nobles. So, in theory, I'm going to draw my deck this turn. Should probably resolve Mountain Folk first, just to see what I draw. Okay, so we're going to spend 5 favors. Do I want actions off of this? I think I just want to be drawing. Is there any way I can change... I'll play this horse first. Change, draw. I definitely want to set aside Nobles again. Definitely feel like I'm in the lead here. But definitely want another contract or two. Just trying to see if I can basically change. So I think no matter what, I need to play one of these for actions. And like change curse to province. They're probably worth getting all the Nobles actually first. So then change silver to Nobles. Bounty Hunter something. And probably Bounty Hunter Nobles. Change silver to Nobles, then we can change again. But then I'm out of draw. So actually... I'm gonna play Bounty Hunter. probably just supplies them is going to get exiled. Because I'm going to play change twice this turn. I need to, and I'm going to kill Silver Curse. I need 3 actions for draw. Or maybe not. If I don't want to draw this last card, which I think is a copper, I think this is going to be better if I do it like this. We'll change silver to nobles, discard from exile. And I definitely need to buy something just normally this turn. Probably just another change. Is Bounty Hunter gonna do anything? Maybe I'll just exile supplies. Change, pay the debt first, curse into nobles. Pay off debt and buys. Okay, so yeah, the bottom card's a copper. So how many treasures did I have in play that turn? I'm thinking about bank. So 1 with contract, 2, 3. So bank could be worth 4. Play this for draw. Draw. We'll just play this for actions, play this for draw. So we've drawn our deck. Kind of want to click Alliance if possible. Clicking Alliance seems like a great way to add a lot of stuff to my deck to change, because I feel like the problem is I don't have enough things to change into other stuff. So probably just change Bounty Hunter into bank. Then if I... Ooh, I didn't... Well, okay. I guess I'm not going to set aside using contract this turn then. Actually, that's probably fine. It'll give me a village effect. Do I want another bank? I would have liked to click Alliance, but I think I'm just gonna take a province. Probably just exile change. If I really want to be hitting Alliance this turn. Horse is a good option because I'm just going to have, but I think I want to be drawing. Ooh, I only have 1 Bounty Hunter in the deck, so maybe I think I actually need this change. I'm going to exile the change. I think that's the best way to draw. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I change, what is that bottom card? I just want to draw it. Okay, that actually is pretty helpful. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I can just do this. Probably the safest thing then to take is a Guardian. Yeah, okay. And then I'll click Alliance. Definitely need another bounty hunter. Yeah, we'll use it for draw. Alright, so then province gets exiled, change a copper to what, another bounty hunter probably? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can take up to 15, up to a $5 card. Probably just bounty hunter. But I do have a change in exile. I'm just gonna take the bounty hunter. And we're just gonna click Alliance once more. Yeah, I made $6 off that bank. Ooh, that's definitely a good play by them. Probably shouldn't click Alliance anymore at this point. Spin Mountain Folk. This is a province, so let's see. I have to exile Duchy though to do this. I'm gonna draw on. I'm just gonna click province though. That minion attack was actually pretty good, but luckily the Mountain Folk favors saved me that turn. Alright, horse. Actions, we're just gonna keep drawing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I exile the curse. Buy a province. Yeah, I think I just won with the 5-2 because of the trading post. I mean, I got all my starting cards trashed. that's... I'm just gonna take a Guardian this turn. Admittedly, this is a hand I actually would have liked to have minion attacked, but... nothing I can exile from this hand to make money this turn. So I'm just going to exile a province. I guess I'll just buy a Guardian. I think it's irrelevant at this point. So that, okay, I was like, about to say, change gold, let me let you buy, and okay, that's just a win. Alright. I went first that game. Alright. Let's see what's going on this one. I see foot pad, which usually is indication of something crazy gonna happen, but I have the 4/3. Villages are ghost town. Nobles again for draw. Plus buy with Way the Monkey. Seems like there's a lot to do here, but it also seems pretty slow to get going. I actually think, ironically, no midterm gains, right? So... is there any trashing? I'm also realizing no trashing either. Okay, so this is gonna be money-ish more than normal. Cut purse could be relevant just because of that. Probably worth opening an alley then. You know, try to hit 5, like alley ghost town. Or maybe it's just like militia silver. I want to take an alley. Maybe I ghost town turn 1. I think I just want a silver, to be honest. Okay, so there's some gambling here I could do, because I can play this alley as Way of the Monkey to just hit 5, which I think seems better than just drawing on. I probably just want foot pad. So we'll play this as Way of the Monkey. Band of Misfits could also be good. I think I like the coffers from Footpad more, though. Yeah, I'll buy a ghost town here. Would like to see that footpad if possible. So play a militia. Okay, so I will play this alley then. Play the footpad. Probably take a band of misfits of my own now. So actually, I kind of like buying a ghost town here because then it triggers this shuffle. Yeah. Triggering this shuffle seems ideal. I think the correct answer is just going to be discard 2 coppers. I don't mind hitting a low number here. I bet these estates miss the shuffle. I think I do want a band of misfits of my own here. Or maybe just one more alley. I could start buying nobles. Very relevant for draw, but also if I draw something dead, I'm sad. I think I'm just gonna take my nobles now. Because yeah, Band of Misfits playing Alley is not great. Something, yeah. Ways plus shadow cards are can be very tricky. Playing Cut Purse, okay. Okay. I think at this point I will buy one of my own Band of Misfits here. There goes town. Playing a Cut Purse, okay. Yeah, buying gold is not insane here, just because of I think I have a Band of Misfits down there. Maybe I just borrow for a... No, that can't be right. I don't think I want a ghost town, though. Maybe it's just silver. Pretty sure I bought a Band of Misfits, didn't I? Yeah, so there's got... I think I just want the ghost towns. Okay, this is gonna play militia, I think. Am I buying province yet? I don't think so. I think I just want to buy nobles. Okay. Yeah, I want to set this up for next turn. We'll do this first. So normally I would say playing Alley is bad, but with Abandoned Misfits, but I have an estate in hand, so I think just getting a bunch of nobles is going to be, with all these ghost towns around, nobles is basically a smithy, but for some victory points, so also playing Band of Misfits on Aristocrat is going to be, doesn't do anything.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
Alright, drawing cards. For the footpad.
Good.
What are we doing here?
At some point we'll figure that out. Alright, let me bye.
Alright. Don't think I want landing party. Maybe just a Band of Misfits. There's definitely, I think, of too many of these. I'd like to hit 6 here, but borrow. I think actually borrowing is going to be correct here. Winning the noble split seems pretty strong. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we'll play this as an alley. And yeah, I think I'm just going to continue buying nobles and just playing ghost towns. Militia, yeah, to be expected. Gains a poorhouse. Alright, get that discard attack in. Do I want to save that coffer? Probably not. I want to say I only have 3 ghost towns. Maybe 4. Okay, so this null's not doing anything. That's okay. Let me just start buying province at this point. Maybe I have 4 ghost towns? I don't really know how many ghost towns I have. I should probably know this, but I don't. Presumably playing militia. Again, we'll just go like that. Poorhouse. I don't think Poorhouse is doing much for us in this game. I have a 4-card hand. I'm gonna play this, and then put Fed, then play cut first. Okay, that makes sense. That's a pretty good hand. Well, nope. Now Poorhouse probably only making like 1 or 2. Oh, notably, I did not get a ghost town down that turn. I do have coffers, though. Do I draw? I think so. Yeah, that's pretty good. What am I buying, though? Probably just want more alleys at this point. Didn't know that I didn't play a ghost town on turn 16. I only made 1 money off of that. Okay. Okay, this Band of Misfits is not going to do anything, unfortunately. I'd rather play this footpad. We'll just spend a coffer to buy a province, and then we'll just play on. Yeah, like, Poorhouse is just a copper. Okay, we're playing getting militia attacked. Because yeah, cutbars can discard down from a 3-card hand to a 2-card hand. I'm just going to draw on. Spend these coffers. Unfortunately, did not get the discard attack in, and I would hate to get discard attack in this hand. This hand looks pretty good. Probably just discard Band of Misfits Silver if I get hit with the attack. Or actually, probably discard Band of Misfits Ghost Town. Because we don't need to set up future turns at this point. I mean, I do, but not really. Alright, let's use our alleys. Draw. This is only 6. I'll just buy Duchy here then. Drawing, actions, drawing. This is a province if I play this as militia. Borrow, province. Yeah, we'll just discard that copper. Pretty obvious. So I didn't set up anything. It's only 6. I'll just take this duchy. It's very likely I can buy this duchy next turn. It's guaranteed. Way of the monkey, nobles, silver, plus the copper, plus the borrow. Yeah. Coffer, borrow, duchy, and buys. Alright, I went first that game, so now Leap of Faith goes first for the third game. Game 3. Also, that last game, I did get 6 of the nobles. I caught it on the victory screen, so definitely good idea there. Falconer looks good here. There's a lot of multiple types. Like, because all the whole town folks pile is action town folks, so anytime anyone gains those, it triggers Falconer. But let's see, what's going on? Is there villages? No villages, though. I mean, there's Sculptor, kinda. There's rat catcher. I think I'll just take a turn 1 exploration and then a sentinel. Marauder. Okay. How do I want to play with Marauder? Actually, no, you definitely don't. Because as soon as I get a rice broker, yeah, you definitely don't want to play Marauder. Because rice broker can kill the loots for draw. I think I just want Sculptor at this point. Or do I want Falconer? Because the Ruins pile is also a 2-type. It's like, Sculptor is probably just going to get silvers to hand for the villager effect. Falconer could gain, I guess, either silvers, but like you could also gain town criers, could gain rat catchers. I think it's a toss-up whether it's Sculptor or Falconer. Because I could always buy a rat catcher probably. Like if I hit, like if the Sentinel and Falconer collide, but then I'm not getting a chance to play. I guess to play them. I'm gonna take Sculptor. I think Sculptor is slightly better here. Like in the case they collide, you can't Falconer gain a silver. Okay, definitely want to add a rice broker at this point if I'm going to get hit with the loots, or not the loots, with the, because he's a looter, but that's not. There's no loots in this kingdom, but the ruins. That's what I'm thinking of. He bought a ruin. Oh, is there no plus buy? That sometimes is relevant. So there's strictly speaking no plus buy, and so there's no way to gain. I'm also realizing there's some not trivial stuff here with fairgrounds. So there's 5 different named ruins. I don't think it's worth keeping them for that though. But it might be worth keeping it like this. But if I see the sculptor in hand, if I see a sculptor in hand, why do I have one? Oh, because from the exploration. I'm only hitting 3 this turn. Probably just want to take a rat catcher, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna trash like that. Maybe just take a town crier at this point. Buys exploration, seems reasonable. I'm gonna get silver and take a rice broker. Do I want to rotate? I think I do actually, because I can definitely draw a 6 here. I trash a state, sculptor, blacksmith to hand, draw to 6. Now what am I buying here? Could be one more rice broker. I think there's enough interesting things to do with Falconer at this point. But yeah, thinking about fairgrounds, because each of these ruins has a different name. Do I buy a blacksmith, or is it just no? Okay. Buy a blacksmith. I think I'm ahead. Not entirely sure though. Let's see what we're doing this turn. I think I'm just gonna cantrip the blacksmith. Really want to save this villager. Do I rotate? I'm gonna rotate this. Gain a silver. I think I'll take a miller at this point. Actually, I'm going to take another falconer. And then I can react my falconer. Gain a miller. Because they have their falconer in hand too. But also gained a miller. Okay, so definitely have to burn a villager this turn. Probably just miller. Oh. Okay, this changes things. I will gain a miller. I'll also react with this one to gain what? Probably a rat catcher. I think Fairgrounds could be definitely worth a lot of VP here, but I want to really find the rice worker this turn. I'm playing giant now. So that's none of those. I guess I'll take the blacksmith. Let's draw, technically. Okay, there's the rice broker. I will gain a silver to hand, I think. I really should try to find those. Falconers first. Probably just want to trash this silver, actually. Probably just want to buy Elder this turn. Blacksmith. It's like, yeah, what am I gaining with the falconers if I take silver? Do I really want the things I gain from falconer into my hand? I could imagine wanting to have rat catchers in hand. Maybe I just want Marauder just to... I don't think I want to be giving out the loot, the ruins pile, though. I think it benefits me to have the ruins. But getting down the rat catcher seems pretty strong. I think I'll take the rat catchers now. I'm just going to draw at the end of the deck. Do I want a silver? Do I want a free silver here? Probably not. And I'll take an elder. So, okay. Alright, this turn could just rat catcher this copper, which is probably worth it. But I think that's all I want to do, because then I can Rice Broker, be a state, and then Elder, Blacksmith, draw to 6 and card action. Draw 7 cards. Play Miller. Probably just want to be getting silvers. I really want to be gaining another Elder this turn. What gets me there? Getting a silver off the Sculptor, probably. What did I discard? Taking an Elder, react. Do I want Ruin Library? Maybe I do. No, I definitely don't, because I probably want Market still, if I can afford it. It's probably just a silver. Okay, I'll take a Ratcatcher. Hopefully I can gain a Ratcatcher to this hand and then just trash it with the Rice Broker. Okay, so I'll gain a Ratcatcher to hand. Pretty sure I have 1 copper left, but I don't think that is super relevant with all the gainers around. So I'm just going to trash this copper, but then I'll trash this. Definitely want the Elder. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, 2 cards. Actions. Blacksmith for cards. Actions. Let's take a look here. Of what of these things do I want? So now that I have my deck in hand, like, kind of seeing what I can do here. The thing I want most to have in my hand now is the Falconer. But yeah, I just want to buy the Elder this time. Just want the last Elder. Do I want to see if I can reveal... Okay, So not Ruin Market, so then I'm just going to take another Town Crier, I guess. Survivors. I don't think I want to call Ratcatcher. I'm just going to trash the Ratcatcher. Just one blacksmith, one. I think I just take the points lead at this point. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Just gonna draw with these. Take the blacksmith. Draw a 6 action. I think I'm just not going to play. I think I'm just going to buy Province. Okay. So I will call Ratcatcher and Abandoned Mine, I think. Just because I don't need 2 of them. I'm just gonna draw 6 with this. Okay, that's not good. I'm just gonna take a silver so I can just get Province. That might have been a mistake, actually. Fairgrounds might be worth more. I should really keep track of how many. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. That's a province, at least. That was worth king off the top. Definitely buy the penultimate prov. Actually, that's... Have I seen both their Ratcatcher or their Falconer? Because technically, I think if I take the penultimate province, 2 fairgrounds and then a state gain loses. But do I think they have that? Is the question. Well, I'm going to start with this. And then we'll do this. So I do have survivors. Who went first this game? They did. I think it's worth gaining a state to hand here. I don't think they can do 13 points. Okay. So that was definitely safe then. I think this is just a win, right? Because I can just gain silvers. Alright, game 3. Moving on to game 4. Alright, so after that quick break, moving on to game 4. Let's see what's going on here. I see lots of things going on. There's a lot of stuff. So one thing that stands out to me I see is Woodworkers Guild means you don't actually need to do the potion thing. Like, you don't need to buy potion to gain familiar because it's just an action card, not like costing up to 1 more than it or anything like that. What's the cheap card? Transmogrify. Seems pretty good. What gives us favors? Emissary. There's no other treasures, so getting Wealthy Village probably requires getting silver and gold, because you're probably not going to play Potion. Priest is probably worth it, just because of we're going to get Cursed. Get Curses going. Probably just want to start with 2 Trashers. I have this trap with the Priest because I like this effect on the bottom of it. Because you play multiple Priests, they kind of all stack on each other. But it's not very good. I think Priest Transmogrify. Could see Ironmonger. But I think, like, Priest is how you get rid of the coppers and the curses. I think Transmogrify. So they obviously don't see the thing with potion. Probably gonna take one more transmogrify, question mark. Yeah, I'll take one more transmogrify. So they just immediately got it, so... Candlestick maker, trash to gain. I could just gain something that's not familiar, but... Emissary. Probably just worth trashing this just to get a Ironmonger in the deck. Unfortunately, Emissary is on the bottom. I could actually, in theory, find it. There's a 1 in 2 chance I find the Emissary if I trash Gmog for Ironmonger. I think that's worth the risk. It was. So now I'm already looking at needing plus buy. I have way too much money and not enough to do with it. I don't have a probably Artificer then. Yeah, I'll take an Artificer. Yeah, we'll Woodworkers Guild one of these things. Wait, Ironmonger into one more familiar. Then like Toil. Play this, trash a copper, buy a Candlestick Maker. That could have gone better, but we definitely will call Transmogrify on this estate. Probably just for a Candlestick Maker. Could take Moat. There's a non-zero chance I just hit that, but I'm gonna do this. Discard. It's questionable whether I should have played both of those. Let me just see where this is at. I can always undo. I think I'm just gonna take an Ironmonger. Just leave it at that. I think I am definitely ahead here. Keep. Probably will use Artificer here, but to gain what is the question? Transmogrifies, that's right. Definitely will be using Artificer. Probably discarding 3 for a silver. I don't need plus buy though, that's the thing. Probably maybe just gain another Ironmonger. Or maybe I just gain a Throne Room. Throne Room seems pretty good here. definitely think... Oh, this is a bad hand. Well, throne room, the candlestick maker. The question is, do I play... Definitely playing that, because only one familiar. Probably should just turn this into an ironmonger, or maybe just actually should probably just become like an emissary or a artificer. Kind of just like ironmonger here. I should probably just wait. What is the wording on this, right? It's I can up to. I'm gonna call this, and then do it on throne room. Discard. We'll give out the last curse. I definitely won this curse split pretty heavily. We'll keep that. Draw a bunch. I think the best way to accelerate the deck now is going to be add payload, which means I want to buy silver gold this turn. Gain throne room. Don't discard. And then I'll just take gold, silver. Try to find it all. Any more draw. So just emissary. Okay. Should be able to gain a wealthy village this turn. Ooh, actually. Yeah, let's call Transmogrify on this Ironmonger. In our emissary. So throne room, throne room, throne room. I have 2 plays. Two more plays. Probably using Artificer to like set up my next turn. I actually think I just want buys. Could just gain a candlestick maker. candlestick maker, I guess. We'll keep that on top. Now at the start of the buy phase, emissary, we'll do this, and we're just going to buy a bunch of wealthy villages. And then buy a throne room, I guess? Keep that. I'm not going to use it because we'll just draw a bunch. 2 more throne room plays, draw a bunch. 2, 3 throne room plays. 2 throne room plays left. Yeah, I have 2 more. Okay. Probably just a throne room. I don't even know. There's a lot going on here. Probably just want to get ironmongers at this point. I mean, don't play. I mean, come on. This seems pretty winning to me, but is this just a win? Yeah, this is just a win. Right? 16, 20. By the state. Alright. Moving on to game 5. Alright. So lots of trashing, because there's Way of the Goat, and we have the Goat. And we have Biding Time as well. What triggers the Biding Time? Tea House? On 2, you definitely open a Pixie. Ooh, Basilica points. Problem is, Biding Time is a symmetrical effect, so I would love to see it go in the $2 hand, but could just gotta trash though. Trashing seems more important. I just want to take the Basilica points. think I'll take a Craftsman. Oh, they're gonna win the Basilica points. That might be worth keeping, actually. Cultist. Do I want cultists? It is draw. We'll just do this. Oh, I forgot I took a Craftsman. That actually looks highly relevant here. Probably taking another stockpile. The last pixie. Swamp's Gift. They're just gonna go multiple cultists on me, I think. I think I'll actually take that. Maybe I just double, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is 8 money potentially, 8 or 7. 8 looks a lot better, so I'm gonna do discard all. Ah, jeez. Oh, I have to really care. Yeah, this is not going to go well for me. I think I trashed this. And because stockpile's going to run out, ruins are going to run out. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, there's a rush here. I mean, I have to play this cultist to have a turn. If I touchy, I think I've lost here. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I didn't think the rush would work against me, but... There we go. Alright. Alright, game 6. Let's see what's going on here. What's the faded card? Tools? Eh. Not a great faded card. So trashing. Yeah, infirmary. Island's kind of like trashing. Definitely an engine to be built here. Probably want to open like silver something. Could be 2 silvers. Want to get a big infirmary overpay. I think it's worth just overpaying once now. And then we can do I actually do want tools in the deck at some point. I think it's worth doing one more infirmary overpay. Is it better to trash this infirmary or the other copper? Could we have taken an island? I'm gonna take an island. Skirmisher now. Take a hamlet of my own. Just a C chart. Could be another silver. Could be another silver. Probably getting a hit with the discard attack this turn. I think I do want a potion. Scrying pool. Seems pretty good here. I think I need to be discarding for buy. So this is either 7 in a potion or 6 in a potion. Take scrying pool. Probably just a Hamlet, honestly. Just take a Hamlet. Top deck, discard that Hamlet. Skirmisher, Hamlet. Discard for buy. Probably just discard this for buy, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna have the scrying pool. Then we can take some peddlers. I should probably just buy Hamlet Peddler. Actually, I just bought 2 Hamlets. Silver Skirmisher. I really want to be sure I have the potion. Top deck. Ooh, that's not good. Discard for buy, though. Scrying pool peddler. I think scrying pool is the best draw we have here, so you gotta be careful of piles here. I'm behind at points, so I should probably score this turn, I feel like. I should really be like super careful about lowering these piles. Well, if I don't take skirmisher, I don't think there's any way they're gonna hit 10 in enough buys. There's a lot of junk down there, I'm realizing. I think I just stop here. The next turn I have to score. Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping to have happen more often. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Discard. Also, we'll discard this. $14 in a potion. Definitely need to score. Take an island. Alright, let's see. They didn't hit the discard attack. There we go. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Top deck. Top deck that copper. So this is 16. Definitely needs to be a province. Is there a win here? No, because I would need... Honestly, just like province, island, scrying pool. Oh, okay. Could be a second island. I think this card attack is stronger though. Okay. That bodes well for me. Alright. Let's discard for action. Let's discard for buy. Let's discard for action. Discard for buy. Discard for action. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Island. Is there a win here? I think there's a win here. Yeah, 3 islands and 3 rounds and a Hamlet wins. Sorry, that was a little insult to injury at the end. That was, but there we go. All right. There you go. Those are the games.